It's a 6 Degree of Freedom
And I kicked your butt, David. Oh my God.
I don't think that's true.
You know,
Destroyed you.
nobody knows who was actually at the top of the leaderboard. I'm claiming it was me.
I kicked Tal's ass.
Hey everyone, I'm David Jagno, games editor at UploadVR.com, and I'm here at Sony's San Mateo headquarters checking out StarBlood Arena. It's a really cool action mech combat game, and so why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and just tell me a little bit about the game.
Sure. My name is Jay, and I help run White Moon Dreams, and I'm also a tech artist for the team. And this is StarBlood Arena. It's been a passion project of ours for a little while. We wanted to make a crazy 6 DOF shooter in VR and just go all out with a big single-player campaign and big multiplayer and customization and modifying your ships and all that sort of thing. So we went for it. We're big fans of things like Destiny and Overwatch and Descent and Eve Valkyrie and all that. And we're like, what if we mash all that stuff up and build a crazy VR experience? And Sony gave us the opportunity to do it, so we went for it.
I think the thing that sets this apart most from something like Eve Valkyrie, Overwatch, those other games you mentioned, is that it is a 6 Degree of Freedom shooter, like you said, so you can go up, down, left, right, forward, back at all times. Mm-hmm. How do you think that translated to VR?
Well, it took a lot of work to get it translating in a way that felt good for people, that it was comfortable. It was a little tough at first, but with a lot of help from Sony and understanding how things like rigs worked, and we've learned a lot from a lot of the teams around us and a lot of the teams that came before us. So we feel like it's translated pretty well. We keep a high frame rate. We make it very easy for the player to see things. We focus on comfort in regards to locomotion. It's worked out well.
Okay. Put us together and we're still pretty good. Yeah.
I just went through and played the game. I played a multiplayer, I think it's a Carnage deathmatch scenario, and it was a lot of fun. And I noticed that I didn't feel any sickness, but someone that plays a lot of VR, it doesn't affect me too much usually. So what are some of the tricks you did to make people that may not be as comfortable in VR not get any sickness when they play this game?
The whole idea of comfort is a very nuanced one. So we do things like we maintain 60 FPS in each eye at least. We keep the overall environment low contrast, because anytime you have high contrast surfaces up against each other, when you run your eyes by it, it flashes, right? And that tends to make people feel sick. We do a lot of things with camera curves so that there's even orienting your ship or the speed at which things move, your ship moves. Doing that and a few other things, we've had a lot of success. And of course, Sony's been really instrumental in like bringing in a lot of focus testing and a lot of user experience testing, so that we kind of got to try it with a lot of people and figure out what the optimal solutions were going to be to keep people comfortable.
And obviously multiplayer is the big focus of the game, but there is also a single player mode, is that correct?
Oh yeah.
So can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. So there's 9 pilots in the game. Each pilot has their own ship, and they each have a little bit of a story, and you get to play a campaign with each one of them. And then after that, once you finish their campaign, then there's like additional stuff to unlock on the single player side. And while you're going through the single player, you're not only opening up skins and all that, but you're actually earning credits that open up modifications that you can do to your ship. You can either do like just appearance modifications, like things to add to the to your wings and stuff like that, or you can actually do like offensive and defensive and speed modifications, things like that, so that you can play different. You can equip all those things into different loadouts, so that when you're in the middle of multiplayer matches, you can actually change the loadouts to modify how you play when you're in multiplayer and single player.
Okay, so it sounds like there's a lot of interconnection between the two. Around how long is the single player mode? If I were to play through all 9 campaigns, how long would that take?
I can only speak from my own experience, and I'm not the very best at this sort of thing. But it took me about 50 or 60 hours to actually open everything up, to open up all the skins and to open up all the mods and everything. Okay. It took quite a bit of time.
Can the skins and mods be unlocked in multiplayer only, or does someone have to play single player to unlock that stuff?
No, you can play both. Okay. You can play both. You're earning credits either way. So the more credits you earn, the more stuff you can buy. Single player is a great way to learn it and to earn credits. And actually, some of the skins can only be opened up through single player. But credits can be earned in either mode, and then you can use those credits to buy mods and attachments for your ship.
So when can people check this out on PSVR? When's it coming? And is it only going to be on PSVR?
April 11th this year, so in a month from now, and PSVR only.
Okay, awesome. Make sure you check out UploadVR.com for full impressions of StarBlood Arena, and keep it locked for us for more on PSVR and other VR news. Thanks.